Clearly, there are some African Americans who have been able to do it. And we need to have more so that we can learn from each other, so that we can see someone else that we know, not just someone that we may see on TV or a story here or there, but someone that we know is building this generational wealth. We have to reteach ourselves how to plan deeply, like for the future, how to believe and invest in ourselves and see the future, and then help create it to make it happen. When we talk about generational wealth, statistically, we are far behind other groups in society, especially far behind whites, in our ability to pass down generational wealth. If you think about it, we were somebody else's wealth when we first started out here in this country. We have the responsibility to honor our ancestors, and we have the responsibility to honor ourselves and to honor our children. And we believe in that. But being a future ancestor means that you also have to think in the present in order to prepare for the future. And so the Kizazi Fund gives us and gives families an opportunity to do that.
Kizazi actually means generation. So the Nande, it's a people of Eastern Congo. They have this traditional or cultural practice of keeping and generating wealth. Usually when a child is born, female or male, the family and relatives will bring livestock as gift. But those livestock will be given to trust to one of the members of the community. And as the child is growing up, so does the wealth. So it's a fascinating way of the community helping each other and providing an opportunity for each member. And the other thing that this community does, really well, it is that it creates a system of trust in the community. The Kizazi Fund is a way of emulating that model.
So our goal is $250 a year. That's about $20 a month, right? And so they would contribute that in the name of their child, and then that money is collectively held in trust with the Kizazi Fund. But we also want to support families who totally get it, but just at the moment are not able to do that $20 a child. You're working on your plan and you're connecting with the resources we give you, but you're going to have support while you do that. And so this is just one strategy for us to take back our value and invest in ourselves. So anyone can contribute to the general fund, like make a donation to the Kizazi Fund, because that money will be used to support Kizazi credits, to support our families that may need some assistance in meeting their goal. But then there's other money that the community gets to add through our concept of Kizazi credits in the form of deposits into their accounts. And there are many different things that families can do to get credits. And then as the children mature, as they get older, then they get to take on some of that responsibility. And so as they grow, they get more and more opportunity to earn more credits, but to also engage in the behaviors that are going to support what we're trying to do with the Kizazi Fund, but support their life. Then when the young person reaches young adulthood, they get to make the decision about how they want to use their money. Well, there are 3 different avenues they can take. The first is for education, whether it be college, a trade school, anything related to, again, education, home ownership, or entrepreneurship. Because we believe these 3 avenues are going to contribute to their ability to continue to build generational wealth.
The kids are growing, and we're just looking to really put something aside for them for the future, because, that's kind of what I've been wanting to do, provide something for them to have in the future. So we're trying to compete in America, but we're doing it, as pretty much first-timers versus people who have legacies of, like 100 years and, 200 years legacy. So it's really hard to compete in society when, you're always starting off from square one. So want to have something to pass down. I really just started realizing, like, oh, if I just do a little bit for a long time, you'll start to see things, add up and then snowball.
We consider it a good fit because we're about investing in families and our community, as well as Kizazi. We think it's important to invest early in childhood education, childhood literacy, financial literacy, to get them involved so that what they learn in the beginning can have better outcomes for when they're adults.
So folks like Park Community Credit Union, L Home, these other and others, and there'll be lots more, they'll have different financial products, they'll be able to do education, they'll be able to support families now. So it's not just about the future, it's about building a life that's gonna provide young people and families with the security and the confidence now.
We're gonna work and he will have the resources that he needs through this and me and his mom's dedication to making this thing happen. He's gonna be okay.
We love the fact that it's culturally connected to the African continent because that's something that we talk about a lot at home and we like to try to connect with. We love the fact that it'll give our son, a foundation for his future.
Well, what I'm thinking about is just earn up as much money as I can and then use it wisely so I don't overspend and don't make any mistakes in future reference.
We like that.
It's good.
It's good not to overspend. And I think the Kizazi Fund's just gonna take what he already knows instinctively, I think, and just take it to the next level where, he has the knowledge and information he needs to pursue whatever he would like to pursue.
One of the things I love most about the Kizazi Fund is the idea that kids would grow up in this circle, this loving kind of envelope just wrapped in, like the support of just knowing that their community, their families are investing in them, that their life is precious now, but their future is also precious. We can make, amazing change if we just decide to put some trust in one another and do it. We can do it together.